So welcome back to more Phoenix Wright Justice for All. In the last episode we heard Old Bag's testimony and I sucked horribly. So we're gonna try and get our A game on this time. We got one chance and I've been missing like pretty much every single thing. So the only logical conclusion would probably be the knife again. It was the knife, really? This knife. This was used by Mr. Angarde at dinner. Yes, we did establish that. Which means that if my client was in fact the killer, then he brought this knife with him when he went to visit Mr. Cordera. I suppose. However, you just said it yourself. At that time, the defendant held no intent of murder. If that were true, then why would he bring a knife? He wouldn't, would he? Which means, Mr. Edgeworth, your theory was flawed from suspicion, but I don't even know how that word is pronounced. And one more thing, if the murderer was wearing his costume at the time of the murder, then there should be glove marks left on this knife. Which means the defendant's fingerprint shouldn't be all over it, like bees on a hive. And that brings me to my final point. This knife was planted by the real killer to hide their identity and mislead us. Order, I say! Order in the court! Was this knife really planted by the killer? Why would the murderer do such a thing? To frame Matt Angarde? It's to frame my client, Mr. Angarde, of course. To frame? Aren't you forcing the interpretation just a little too hard on this one? But we just established that the witness saw the Nickel Samurai in costume, and if that were true, then there shouldn't be a single fingerprint on this knife. Witness! Looks like I've made your life just a tiny bit more difficult, huh, Edgy? Witness, did you or did you not really see the Nickel Samurai? Well, I guess at first I might have forgotten, but... Are you saying you mixed up Mr. Angarde with the Nickel Samurai, his character on TV? But I mean, I can't really do anything about that. Look, I was waiting around in front of their doors because, well, I wasn't waiting around for the Nickel Samurai, that's for sure. She wasn't waiting for the Nickel Samurai. Alright then, who were you waiting around for then? That's top secret to anyone outside of security. I have a feeling that you were waiting for Mr. Juan Cordilla, am I correct, witness? The way you think, you are a sad amateur with terrible case of nearsightedness. Amateur? Me? What am I an amateur of? So, Old Bag was waiting around in front of the victim's room. Though it doesn't sound like she was waiting to catch a glimpse of Mr. Cordera. Maybe, Phoenix. Maybe the Old Bag was waiting for that person. I love how, if this was like a real case, this would just be like the most bullcrap thing ever. You were waiting around for this person to come out of the victim's room, weren't you? If this is terribly wrong, I'm just gonna flip this table. Who is this person? This is Adrian Andrews, Mr. Angarde's manager. But why would the defendant's manager be in the victim's room? It seems that this is the latest rumor in circulation, Your Honor. Oh, this is... What this is? I see. That's what she said. Ha ha ha. The judge really seems to be into this to the article, if it can be called such a thing. Then this manager with the initials AA, are you saying it's... Adrian Andrews, without a doubt. The witness thought so as well. Looks like he found me out. Well, that's fine. I can throw away this whole sworn to confidentiality stuff. Well, witness? What in the world are you? Watch out, Phoenix. I've got a bad feeling about this. A very bad feeling. You haven't met Old Bag. I've got some information. Some very secret information from a certain source. So that's why I was doing my own little investigation. In secret, of course. But what for? Oh, just for myself. Personal reasons and all that. Because you're creepy. Well, Mr. Redworth, how will you proceed from here? I really don't want to do this. However, I can not simply let this point slide. I see. Very well then. Witness, please testify about this secret information. Get ready. This is going to take the wind out of you youngins. I'm sure we're all capable of handling this. Really, it's not like we're 10 years old. Oh, man. That Engarde is one evil, evil man. He thought he could ruin poor Juan by causing a huge scandal. So, to do that, he sent his own manager to get in close with Juan. I cannot condone such dirty tricks, so I took action. Oh, and this is top secret. You got that? Nobody else but you and me know yet, okay? The defendant sent his manager? What a distasteful topic for this court. What? Nobody's above gossip. And isn't there a saying, the truth is never pleasant? Never heard that one before. Mr. Edgeworth, what about this Adrian Andrews person? We have looked into this matter, and found that the truth that this article proposes is in fact baseless gossip. But should be true. Should this be true, then this proves that the defendant did bear ill will towards the victim. Yay, smashing rumors. I remember I said rumors are so fun when shared with everyone, or something like that. Shut up. Well, as the old saying goes, we've gotta burn old bags with... I've never heard that one. Are you saying we get to set this old woman on fire? Because I would really, really enjoy that. Okay, let's get started. You can't say something like that without a proof. That's just slander. But it's true. That woman was getting intimate with poor Juan. Look, it says so right here, doesn't it? Manager to the stars, Miss A.A. But the name of the magazine is come from Gossip Land. What? Are you saying that gossip is all just a pack of lies? 90% of the time, yes. Ha! That's a good one. Yes, discrimination is bad, Mr. Wright. Discriminate? When did I do anything like that? Anyway, Engarde will never get me to say touche. A scandal? What do you mean by that? You're a dim-witted one, aren't you? I can't believe you don't know what a scandal is. Honestly, what are they teaching kids in middle school these days? No, I wasn't asking what the word scandal means. Hey. That was weird. I just did a Raccoon hip bump to that, but moving on. You don't have any proof that Mr. Engarde did any such thing. You must be suffering from the shock of hearing the truth, and now, since you're so much shocked, you can't do anything right. You're right. I can't do anything, but boy, do I wish I could do something about you. Ha. Do we even have anything to prove that he didn't have any ill will? I don't know. We got nothing. Nothing. I don't have anything to offer. See? Just as I thought. And you were lecturing me about saying things without proof. You got blah 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 blah. Ah, damn it. You took action. So, what do you mean by I took action? Like I already told you, I was lying in wait in close to get to the crime scene. Once that slimy woman came out of Juan's room, I was going to capture her and teach her a good lesson. That sounds pretty awkward, so I'm just gonna let that sink in for a bit. And I'll be right back, I gotta do something. What I was doing, if you're curious, is either people are moving things outside and it's really loud, or it's going to thunder. And I hate it when it thunders because my dog whines like crazy. And I did. No, stop! It's too annoying. Wait. Hold it! What? I'm a busy woman. Tea time with kids is over. Secret information that no one else knows yet. If that's true, then how do you know this secret information? Huh? Well, that's, because I'm, bro, yes, that's it. It's a secret. Even if you drill a hole into my brain, you'll never find out. How in the world did that old guy get such a secret piece of information? Let's press farther. If you don't be a good girl and tell me where you got this secret information, you won't get to go home today. Edgy boy, what are you doing? Help me! What do I have to do with this? Just do this for me. You'll get your reward. I don't want your reward, but you don't leave me much of a choice. The witness could have gotten her information from anywhere. It is even possible that this was spontaneously made up from the witness's head. And he lectures me on reckless blabbering. As long as we don't know where this information came from, it's quite a waste of time to focus on this line of questioning. Okay, then I have a better idea. Tidbit of gossip. Yeah. Press the heck out of it. God, I'm done with this woman. I can't stand much more of her. Wait! What? I'm a busy woman. Tea time with kids is over. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. How do you know this? Because I'm not gonna tell you. Present evidence. So no one else is supposed to know this secret information, correct? If that's true, then why do you know it, Miss Old Bag? Why are you looking at me like that? Stop that! Witness? I'm sad to say, but this is how you found out about the secret, isn't it? I know what I'm gonna pick, and I'm pretty sure it's right, but you can never be too safe. The investigative photographer, Lotta Hart. Oh yes, I remember that mischievous girl. She reported that she had lost a certain note she had written to herself. She reported such a thing? On that piece of paper, she had written down some of her outrageous impressions about the relationship between the victim and Miss Andrews. What? Outrageous ideas, you say? No, I said impressions. Then everything written on this piece of paper is completely meaningless. Ah, that's it. That's the note. No, you see, this is something completely different. This is my top secret list of groceries to buy. Yeah, no. Then you are the one who took Miss Hart's note. I'm a huge fan of Juan's, that's why. The infamous puffy-haired whippersnapper. She's working with that evil Engarde. She said so herself. Engarde, I'm his sidekick. She was so happy, smiling like a silly duck. I was only checking what she had written. Yeah, nobody's buying this. Edgy Poo, you believe me, don't you? I was only trying to help out this angel, but the angel that I am. It's only a little piece of paper. I've never taken anything else before. You really should come with a supply of cheese to match your vintage wine. Ooh. Well, it's only a piece of paper. I suppose we can overlook this just once. She looks like she's really sorry. Should I forgive her? Ha 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 ha. Hell no. If I let up on her now, she'll get away. I have to find some way to inflict a deafening blow to the prosecution. Witness? You said that the only thing you stole was that note. Is this correct? Stole? Why don't you listen more carefully, you annoying brat? I saved this piece of paper from the terrible, lonely trash can, that's all. You're lying, damn it, and I can prove it. Are you putting my credibility under scrutiny again? Miss Old Bag, I don't believe that this note is the only thing you stole that night. Miss Old Bag, that note was with a camera inside its case, wasn't it? A camera? Yesterday, Lotta Hart was raising a huge stink over her camera. She kept saying something like, my sweetie $1,600 camera disappeared on me. What? Witness! What is it, Gramps? If you have the note, then it's only logical that you have the camera too. Grr. Looks like you found me out again, Sonny. Is this the camera you're looking for? That's... What? Even though I look like this, I'm still a person, you know. I still eat meals like you. I fall in love and borrow things from people. I think your definition of borrow is a little off. I saw that woman's business card and that's what I noticed it said. Slimebog celebrity photographer extraordinaire. Well, when I saw that, I had to note what sort of pictures she had taken. I'm a professional security guard. It's my business to know these things. Bailiff, check the camera's photos. Hurry! We must examine them at once. Do we have to? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what do we have? There's only one photo that seems to be relevant to this case. Please present it to the court. Oh. This is the Nickel Samurai! See, I told you, that's the guy I saw. This proves that the witness was not lying earlier about this matter. Oh, boy. What does this all mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This photo by itself does not prove that the person inside it is the defendant. However, in his own confession, Mr. Ngata clearly stated that, at the time of the murder, he was still in his Nickel Samurai costume. If that's the case, then this Nickel Samurai is... Oh no, he's got that devil grin. The defendant. How did it come to this? I think this brings us to the end. We've examined every piece of evidence thoroughly. Final comments, Mr. Wright? The court will consider them before we close. Do you agree that this photo is decisive evidence against your client? If this photo really is decisive, then we're done for. But if I raise an objection here and blow it, then I would put Maya's life in jeopardy. I can't make a mistake here. There's only one road out of this mess. This photo that Lotta took. There's something strange with it. There's something strange with it. With this photo. I knew this was coming, right? Your thoughts, Mr. Edgeworth? I think we can all agree that there's nothing strange with this photo. There's no way for the defense to debunk this photo, even with a bunker buster. Debunk with a bunker buster? Is that what you're planning to do, Mr. Wright? Anyway, please look at the photo one more time. If you really believe you can honestly find something wrong with this photo, then you should only need one chance, correct? Well, considering the fact that I only have like a tiny sliver of penalty bars of green left, why can't you take a good shot, especially when it counts? Well then, let's hear your objection. What about this photo is strange? We will find that out next time.